All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are live already. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. We're just getting wrapped up from the last game here. Let's make sure we get everything nice and squared away. We are just getting everything finished right now from the last game we just saw, which went into overtime. Great way to start the playoffs here. Great way to start the NBA playoffs. Much better than the finish there for the Bucks and the Pacers. There's going to be a shot and a missed shot right now by Schroeder. Let's see. Okay, let's pull up some of these. Okay, Jalen Brunson coming down the court right now. Brunson going to pull up and shoot a three-point shot. That shot is no good. Coming back the other way, looks like Cade Cunningham is going to do his thing. Cunningham off the glass right there. Good luck stopping that, man. That layup is going to be good right there for Cunningham. Cunningham gonna score right there. Here we go. Pump fake up and over. The layup no good there. Rebounded and laid back in. This time by Robinson. Robinson gonna lay that in for the New York Knicks. The Knicks up by 5. Detroit inbounding this one. I'm getting myself set up. Let's make sure I can do that and talk at the same time. Can I walk and talk at the same time? Can I do this and chew bubblegum? Okay, settings here. Hope we go to a quick commercial break so I can get this set up. If not, that's fine. We'll make it work. Pistons. Knicks. Okay. Colors, good. I think we're good. Okay. There's a pass around. Cunningham going to be the main scorer here. Cunningham working against a man. No good there. That is going to be put back in. Great shot right there. Good second chance bucket. Let's make sure I update this here as well. All right, guys. There's a good drive. A kick out to the left-hand side. A shot looks like Jackson's shot is no good. That is going to be rebounded by Detroit. Detroit coming back with it. Schroeder on the dribble here. Pistons trail by 3. Okay, let me get myself all set up here. There's a lot for me to have to cover, and I haven't had a chance to introduce the players. I haven't had a chance to do what I was looking to do, but I'm going to get into this. We're going to go live. We're going to be live right now. Let's pop this out. Start a poll, find out who will win this game. Who will win this game? Ladies and gentlemen, who will win this game? Will this be the Pistons, or will this be the Knicks? Pistons up and down. That's going to be a slam dunk right there. That's an easy bucket right there for Hardaway. Hardaway getting that bucket. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. Here we go off the drive here. Brunson trying to find an open man. It is picked off by the Pistons. Pistons unable to actually come down with it. It's going to stay Knicks basketball, and now it's stolen. And now Hardaway is going to go all the way, and that's going to be a slam dunk for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons now up by 1 as soon as I checked in right here. So if you're a Pistons fan, you're welcome. Just kidding. All right, guys, Knicks, there's a shot for the Knicks. That one will fall. An easy bucket right there. Easy bucket right there for the Knicks. And here we go. Cunningham going to drive, going to put this one up, and he will get hit on the foul. I need to pull up. Let's minimize this. Okay, he will get hit on the shot. I'm still getting myself kind of situated right now, guys, so bear with me as I get what we need up. Okay. You dig? We good right here? I think we're good right here. It's a good place to start. We're not done with the setup just yet. I'm just making sure that we got everything that we're looking for. Okay. Let's go up just a little bit higher. How's that? Come on. Okay. Perfect. Take a deep breath. Okay. Now we can take a look at it. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Thank you guys so much for checking into this live stream. Y'all, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. We're still getting things set up right now. We came in a little bit late from the last live stream. The last live stream, of course, being a game that just went into overtime between the Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets won that game 112 to 110. In this game, the New York Knicks, we can take a look at their team offensively. Offensively, they're pretty solid. Defensively, not so much. So I call it like I see it, man. Offensively, they're great at shooting the basketball. Doesn't matter where they shoot from. They're a top 10 team there. They are great at scoring. They're great defensively as well, when it's at least from, holding teams to low-scoring games. But they don't crash the boards very well. They don't defend against the three-point shot very well. As a matter of fact, even though these teams are not scoring a lot of points, my theory in this isn't necessarily because of the defense, so to speak. My theory is that the New York Knicks like to take their time on each possession, meaning less possessions for either side. Less possessions you have, the less amount of points that you're going to score, theoretically speaking, right? Theoretically speaking. Anyways, definitely thought I was going to have some time in between streams. Not going to have any time in between these streams. Let's take a look at the away team, and this is old info. I'll have to update that. Okay. The Pistons, away team. Let's take a quick look at it. Now, the Pistons are kind of middle of the pack, right? They're not great at any one thing, but they're not terrible at any one thing either. They're not great against the three, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. This Pistons offense runs exclusively through this man right here. If you don't know him, you better recognize Cade Cunningham as one of the best players, definitely on the court today, outside of Jalen Brunson. And let's see if I can't do a quick head-to-head comparison. I got this one pulled up. And these two guys, these are literally the two best players on these teams. So it's an appropriate comparison while we compare apples to apples. Jalen Brunson gets – it's basically the exact same when it comes to minutes and when it comes to points per game. In the assist column and the rebounds game, you got to give the edge to Cade Cunningham. This dude is everywhere. He is a facilitator, he's a scorer, and he is young, man. He's a young cat who still has, a long way to go in his career. But when we look at the actual overall shooting, Jalen Brunson, kind of a better shooter from that perspective, but you got to give this guy some credit. I need Cunningham more than 27 points. Let's see if you can get it, dude. Let's see if you can get that. Okay, there's a big shot right there. That shot will fall. Malik Beasley making a big three-point shot right there. Let's get back to it, guys. The New York Knicks on defense right now. Knicks on defense right now. Knicks on offense right now. There's a big three-point shot that just sails right over the rim. That is an absolute garbage shot. Pull up some additional stats right now. So, prop bets for Cade Cunningham, guys, 27.5. That is the over-under. Cade Cunningham off the dribble here. Cade inside the paint, will lay this one up with the right hand, will not get it. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson coming around. Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson will lay this one up. He will also miss, out of bounds, and it's going back to Detroit Pistons ball. Pistons basketball. I got burning going under 27.5. Let's pull that up. Let's pull this up. I got to pull up some additional things here, too. All right, guys. On the dribble right now, we've got the Detroit Pistons. Pistons working their way around right now. Backing a man down, turns around and shoots. That shot will fall right there. Good shot for the Pistons. Brunson on the dribble here. Brunson finds a man. Also coming back around. Gonna lay up. Jackson. That shot will fall. Jackson with the two-pointer there inside the paint. 24-22. Detroit Pistons up by 2 over New York. Detroit the 6th seed. New York the number 3 seed. OG Anunoby right here was the one who I guess got that last one. OG Anunoby. I said Jackson. It was Anunoby. I'm all over the place. There was a shot that lands for the Detroit Pistons. Detroit now up 26-22. Jalen Brunson now going to work here. Brunson finds a man wide open. Looks like OG Anunoby will hit again, and that will be a wide open shot for three. Anunoby hits. The score is now 26-25. Detroit. So Detroit. There's a shot. That's not going to fall right there. Got to pull up my depth charts. There's a shot for Brunson. Brunson's shot no good. In and out right there. So, Dennis Schroeder now working on it right here. Schroeder for three. Schroeder will not hit that shot either. Ugly rebounding here. It looks like they're struggling offensively, both teams. We've got about 22 seconds left to go here in this first quarter as they were jammed in there by that hash mark. And that's going to be a layup left-hand side. That will be a foul. 2 shots, 2 free throws coming up here for Schroeder. Schroeder, good drive right there. Let's go Pistons, says Gabriel. What up, Gabriel? We got Gabriel in the house. We got Nola Knows. What up, Nola Knows? We got White Animal Pistons for the 3-leg payout. Courtroom Cat saying, Mario back in the game. Yes, I am Courtroom Cat. Gary Streen, I see you out there. Rayzilla, I see you. Dusty Attic, Josh, I see you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Aaron Garrett, appreciate you as well. Father Time, Christina, Wesley, all of you guys. Appreciate the love, guys. Here we go. 16.6 left to go here in the first quarter. Schroeder about to shoot his first free throw. Schroeder's free throw will fall. The score is now 27-25. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Schroeder about to shoot another one here. Puts this one up off the front of the rim. That shot is no good. 14, 13, 12 seconds. Brunson on the dribble here. Brunson and the New York Knicks down by 2 with 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Brunson working on his man. Finds a guy on the right. Anunoby from the elbow will shoot and hit the shot. That one will fall. The fadeaway elbow jump shot for OG Anunoby will fall, and the score is all tied up 27 all at the end of the first quarter. How about that? That is the end of the first quarter. Cunningham has my picks messed up. I'm going to look at some of this right now because we've got a little bit of chaos happening on my side. I'm going to try to clean up my act, ladies and gentlemen, so I can get you guys the best live stream color radio broadcast that you guys are expecting from this channel, right? Right. Okay. So we've got this here. We've got the starters listed here as well. For the Pistons, guys, Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris, Ausar Thompson, Tim Hardaway, and Cade Cunningham. These are your starters for the Detroit Pistons. This is the starting lineup. Today in this game, let's talk about it. Today in this game, these starters are as follows, y'all. We've got Tobias Harris leading the squad with 9 points today. Tobias Harris going to be wearing that number 12. Hardaway going to be wearing that number 8. Down here, these are the 3 guys I want to keep my eyes on. We've got Hardaway, we've got Harris, Hardaway, and Cunningham. These are the 3 guys I really, really want to focus on today. And you know what? I'll be 100% super honest, man. I don't know jack about these Detroit Pistons. I don't know jack about jack with these Detroit Pistons. This is literally the first Pistons games I have watched since like 2007. So, yes, I will do my very best to muddle through what I've got going on. I will do my very best to get you guys every single play that happens out here, and I will do my best to call it with the names here as well. I just got to remember. As a matter of fact, let me grab my pen. I'm going to take down some notes. I can't tell you how much work I put into putting all these things together. Got the bench players right here behind me as well. Okay, this is not the right one. That's what we're going to do. Point guard away. That's what we need. Point guard away. There we go. Power forward. We're in the power forward spot right here. Okay, so Tobias Harris, we can look at some of his numbers. I put the wrong one in there. Okay, that's fine, but I've got all the data. I just need to update it. Point PG away. We're still in the middle of a commercial break, guys, so I'm going to take this time. Okay, look, I'm going to just talk to you guys straight up. I'm going to shut my mouth for 30 seconds so I can get these slides put in order. Please don't go anywhere. I will be back in like 30 seconds to 1 minute. Just hang tight. Shooting guard. Away. Small forward, away. Power forward, away. NBA, power forward, away. Man, I'm telling you, I put these slides together, and I have so many of these. And it's Muhammad all me out here, man. So if I had someone else like some of the other channels that are out there who've got their buddies who can help them put some of these things together, it would make things a lot easier for me. But I don't, and that's okay. Okay. Point guard. There's a shot. That shot will fall right there. New York Knicks up. Cameron Payne hit that three-point shot. Nuggets. Okay. Nuggets not on here. Knicks out here. Okay, we'll get back to this. There's a shot right there. That's going to be a big shot as well. This time, Tim Hardaway makes the three-point shot. Tim Hardaway makes the three-point shot, ladies and gentlemen. And so Cameron Payne passing around on the left-hand side. Backing a man down. Looks like Karl-Anthony Towns will put this one up. He is fouled on that. Karl-Anthony Towns on the jump shot will end up, looks like he will get a technical foul. There's a technical foul for 3 seconds in the key. So defensive technical foul. Karl-Anthony Towns will shoot this free throw here to make this hopefully a 31-30 game. He does hit that free throw. Karl-Anthony Towns out there. Looking at Josh Hart, looking at some of these Knicks players, looking to inbound that ball. Payne inbounds that one. Hart now on the dribble here. Hart working on a man. Karl-Anthony Towns with the ball. A cut from the back door, wide open underneath. Landry Shamet will lay that one up and in. So Shamet lays that one up and in. Schroeder coming back the other way for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons with the basketball in hand. Pistons taking their time. Schroeder now working against a man here. Schroeder gonna get stopped right there as he got into the paint. There's a shot on the way up. Tobias Harris is gonna be fouled on that one by Josh Hart. Pen, paper, hang tight. All right, guys. Here we go. Okay, Tobias Harris now shooting free throws here. Okay, Tobias Harris going to shoot his second free throw. The first free throw was no good. Second free throw coming up right here. That shot will fall. The score is now 32-33. I guess that first shot did land. My fault. Okay. The lineup is cut off on the screen. There you go. Okay, guys, here we go. Cameron Payne handing this one off to looks like Duren. Duren to Hart. Excuse me, that's intercepted. Excuse me, not Duren. Get myself put back together. There's a shot, a deep shot from three-point land, no good, and that is rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns finds Shamet. Shamet to who was that on? That was Towns on that shot. All right, Schroeder. There's the shot from Tobias Harris. Harris, no good, but the second chance bucket is dunked down right there. That dunk, Jalen Duren. Okay, Karl-Anthony Towns with the basketball for the New York Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns on the drive. Towns, big long strides as he gets inside the paint. Good strong bucket right there. Schroeder backing down his man, backing down Payne. There's a big shot for Schroeder. Schroeder, double-sided rim, nothing going to hit right there. Hart pushes this one forward. Shamet gets stuffed at the rim. Oh my goodness, what a jam. That was a block. They said no foul, right? They said a foul right there. That looked like all ball to me. Oh, wow. Duren's block was gorgeous on that one. Don't bench Beasley, says Kay Carter. Hardaway going to hit him with that UTEP two-step. Your Canva is probably a beautiful thing to behold. Dude, if you had any idea, Courtroom Cat, it's all... Dude, there's a lot. My Canva is honestly low-key ridiculous. Okay, so we're going back to a quick commercial break. This is a Pistons full timeout. Let me just make sure that I have all of the things that we're looking for. We've got 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. We don't need this. We need point guards for the home team. Okay. Point guard, home team, PG, home. Okay, PG, home. Shooting guard, home. Shooting guard, home. Small forwards, home. Small forward. Where are you at? Small forward away, small forward, home. Power forward, home. Browse. NBA. Power forward. Home. Open. In the middle of a commercial break. You're not missing any of the action. I pinky promise you guys, we're just making some quick adjustments right now. And we'll have plenty to talk about. Okay. This is going to help me out tremendously too. So, I normally do my pre-games, and when I do my pre-games, it also helps me big time with kind of associating numbers and jerseys, especially when there are teams that I haven't actually had a chance to like really cover. Anyways, in this one here, guys, we've got the starters. Let's go ahead and talk about the starters. Okay, guys, starters here for the New York Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns at center. At power forward, OG Anunoby. At small forward, Josh Hart. Michael Bridges in at shooting guard, and Jalen Brunson at power forward. The best players on this team, I don't know, man. This is honestly, it kind of blows my mind because I do think that this team has a solid starting lineup. Where they fall off almost immediately is in the bench. You go to their bench, and there's nobody really here outside of Cameron Payne and maybe Miles McBride that you would really want to take any shots for you guys. Like, I don't know that I trust any of these guys. Maybe Mitchell Robinson. But OG Anunoby, you know he's a baller. Josh Hart, you know he's a baller. And you definitely know that Jalen Brunson is an absolute baller. Karl-Anthony Towns also. I think you're seeing the pattern there. Can they win this game? Right now, the Knicks are up 35-34 with 9:20 left to go here in the first half of this game. Points per game. Regular season on the left-hand side, entire postseason career on the right-hand side for the New York Knicks, for Jalen Brunson specifically. This game today, Jalen Brunson, you know, we're still in the first half right now, but so far in this game, Jalen Brunson hasn't really had much of an impact. He has just 7 points when normally on average the man scores 26 points per game, and in the playoffs he scores about 24 points per game in the postseason. Today, he's been locked down by this Pistons defense. I like what I see there. Just going to call it like I see it. Still in the commercial break. Michael Bridges, same thing over here, y'all. Much better during the regular season, though. Actually, looks like this one should slide over. That's the only one, though. I think everything else, and this one, So a couple of things that need to be adjusted here. Anyways, all right, guys, looks like the Pistons are inbounding this one. The Pistons with possession, the Pistons working their way. Cade Cunningham off the dribble here. Cade Cunningham will pull up and shoot. That looks like it might have been tipped, and that is going to be New York ball. So up in the air, he tried to get up and throw that basketball back to the Knicks here and try to get it off of him. But anyways, okay. Scroll around here. Karl-Anthony Towns, no jump. He literally just stood there flat-footed, took the shot late, put that one in. The score is 37-34. New York Knicks up over the Detroit Pistons. There's a shot for Cade Cunningham off the front of the rim, rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns pushing the envelope, pushing that one down court. Looks like Towns going to take that one to the rack. Towns looks like he was fouled on that one as well. And no foul. Dhruv Patel, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. White Animal Pistons plus 260 on the card. Cunningham going to take over. Possible. Here we go. Looks like Cunningham wants to take over. Good ball movement here. There's going to be a travel called right there. Travel called right there. Don't know how that happened. So we had the turnover on Ronald Holland. Turnover on Ronald Holland. Scroll down just a little bit. Okay. All right, guys, off the dribble here. We've got Karl-Anthony Towns working on his man. And it looks like a foul is going to be called there as well. There was something else that I needed to pull up. Okay. This is going to help. This is going to help. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Detroit Pistons trail by 6. The New York Knicks are up by 6. Ready to inbound this one right now is Cameron Payne. Payne inbounds that basketball. Karl-Anthony Towns now has it. 7:50 left to go in the first half. Towns backing down a man, working on his guy, puts that one up. Towns gets hit on the shot. Tobias Harris in coverage right there, and this is going to be recovered by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham looks out to the left. Cunningham feeds this one out there to Michael Beasley. Beasley working. Beasley on the shot, no good. This will be rebounded, coming back the other way, and it looks like McBride looking for a man inside. And a foul right there. Okay, there was a foul on that one, and it looks like Cunningham. Who's going to be the one who got fouled there? All right, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, get myself situated. Let me get myself situated. Carl Rudolph saying bye to Jay Duren. Yeah. Refs want Knicks to win. Guys, which team do you think is going to win? Looks like most of y'all think it's the Knicks. Let me get myself situated. I got to get myself settled back in because we had a lot of commotion here. All right, guys. Off the dribble right now, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson going to drive. Jalen Brunson working on his man right now. Brunson shakes his defender. He shoots. The shot is short, and it is rebounded there by the Pistons. Pistons coming back the other way. Pistons, this one is a big, wide-open three-pointer, and it will fall right there. Tobias Harris with a very, very lucky shot. Tobias Harris with a big shot there. Okay, Jalen Brunson coming back the other way. And it looks like Karl-Anthony Towns now backing down his man. Towns being double-teamed. Towns kicks it out to Brunson. A fake pass. Good ball movement inside. And that basketball finds its way in. They're going to say no good. OG Anunoby was hanging on to that rim as that basketball went in. I don't know if they're going to give it to him or not. OG Anunoby was hanging on the rim as the ball went in, so I don't know if that is considered. So that shot will not count because he was hanging on the rim. That is going to be offensive goaltending, I suppose. I guess shot interference. And Cade Cunningham now has the basketball for the Detroit Pistons. Pistons working on the New York Knicks. This is going to be a drive right here, a step back jump shot. That shot will fall for Cade Cunningham. Good shot right there. Cade Cunningham. Now 4 points today, so not a great game by his standards, at least not yet. On the dribble right now. Coming around the left-hand side. He is checked right there. He does run right into DeLeon Wright. Excuse me, Duren. Wrong team. He runs into Jalen Duren right there. Jalen Brunson, Jalen Duren. Nice to meet you as they connect with one another. Knicks 6.5 for tonight's bet. Can't tell you how much stuff I have to put in order for these live streams to actually work and make sense. Because now I can't pull up this one here, you see, because this is Clippers Nuggets. Anyways, okay. There's a Brunson pump fake. Got a man off his feet inside the paint. Brunson cannot make the shot fall. Brunson will miss. It is rebounded by Harris. And this time on the drive, wide open shot will fall. The three-point shot by Beasley will hit right there. Shot's good. Pistons up by 2. Brunson working on a man. Brunson trying to work on Thompson here. Thompson, great defense. Brunson, no room right there. There's a shot. Three-point shot not going to fall for the New York Knicks. There's a pass to Harris. Harris's three-pointer will not land as it is recovered by Karl-Anthony Towns. And this time, looking for an open man. Brunson will get it. Brunson will lay it up. Another miss for Brunson as it's cleaned up right there by Mitchell Robinson, who came in to save the day. Great job by Mitchell Robinson to put up a couple points right there. 42-42, all tied up right now. New York, there's a pass to the outside. Another big shot. Another three-pointer will fall for Beasley, and Beasley quickly up to 12 today. Inbounded here for the New York Knicks. Beasley having himself a day. Brunson with the ball. Brunson finds Towns. Towns working on his man. Towns will lay this one in over Harris. Cunningham gets the basketball. So, score is now 45-44. New York Knicks trail by 1. Detroit Pistons with the basketball. Cunningham working on his man over Anunoby. A tough shot, unable to hit. It is recovered right there by Robinson. Robinson gets the rebound. Robinson advances the basketball a little bit right now. There's the drive. Brunson left-handed off that. Oh, and the putback jam. Wow, Mitchell Robinson slamming that one down. Hold me back, says the crowd. Hey, don't get too fired up. A lot of time left. 3:57 left to go here in the first half. On the dribble now, Cade Cunningham. Moving the basketball around. This time another shot. A big three-point shot will be short by Beasley. And OG Anunoby coming down court. He gets stuffed on the dunk. He is wrapped up by Cade. And it looks like Anunoby is going to get a couple of free throws here. Looks like Anunoby is going to get a couple of free throws. For those of you watching this live stream right now, thanks for hanging out with me. I have no idea how many people are in here right now, and that's okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I can call this game the way that I see it. Right now, the Knicks are 100% from the free throw line. There's a free throw again. This one is good. The score is now 47-45. 47-45, and it looks like a timeout will be called right there. Pistons, a full timeout will take us back to another commercial break. Case and Brunson need to get moving, say Carter. Cade and Brunson need to get moving. Okay, guys, I'm going to do this for my own good as well as for y'all here as well. So let's take a quick look at some of these players for the Detroit Pistons. Do you think Cade will get 15 points? Well, he averages 26 points per game. This is his first ever trip to the playoffs. No postseason record. This is all I could find on ESPN. So, Cunningham better stop playing around, says Mr. Diddy. Take a look at this, guys. There's no data. There's no postseason data here for this man. And that's okay, right? No postseason data here for this man. There's a reason for that, though. Where on earth? Dooba-dooba-doop-boo-boo-boo. Ah. Okay. There is a reason for that. The former first-round pick, first overall pick, he only has 4. I need him to put up 15 points or I lose everything. Guys, this is his first trip here right now. This season, 26.1 points per game. By the way, for the record, that is the 7th most points out of any player in the NBA. 26 points per game is what this dude averages. And no, he's not a rookie. This is his first time going to the playoffs. They finally got a good, strong, young team. But he was the first overall pick in the 2021 draft, just so you guys know, out of Oklahoma, in case you did not know. So when it comes to field goal percentage, three-point percentage, he's got some pretty good numbers, but he's great at facilitating. 9 assists per game, 6 rebounds per game. And today in this game, our boy only has 4 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He needs to step it up. So maybe here's my theory. It's his first playoff game. He is playing in a road game in New York, not in Detroit. No home crowd. He's not being gassed up by the crowd right now, but he needs to take over. He needs to be that dog, and I don't know that he can. This is his first time. Guys, in case you did not know, the lights are just brighter in the city of New York. And in Madison Square Garden, it makes it very difficult to think. I would assume I've never played basketball in Madison Square Garden, but hey. Okay, so that's just a little quick look at your point guard there. Point guard for this team is number 2, Cade Cunningham. Shooting guard, Tim Hardaway, number 8 for the Detroit Pistons. Now, he does have some postseason experience, a little more than the rest of this team. Not by much, but hey, he does have some. Now, when we look at these numbers, he is a regular season player, not a postseason player, but this is the first time that he's going to be plug and play in the starting lineup. Well, I guess it's not the first time that Hardaway has been plug and play into the starting lineup, but this is a really good team in the Detroit Pistons. They are a top team in the NBA right now. We'll talk about all of this here in just a moment. We're coming back from the commercial break, trying to get myself put together. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. Why is your name big? Why is your name big? Win if you scared. Okay, White Animal, I see you out there. Let's see how they decide to do this right here. Okay, New York Knicks at the free throw line right now. OG Anunoby shooting a couple of free throws. He's played 18 minutes today, 13 points. He's 5 of 10 from the floor, 50% from the floor. Here's OG Anunoby. On that free throw shot, that shot is good. The score is now 48-45. Knicks up by 3. On the court right now for the New York Knicks, Anunoby, Towns, Brunson, Bridges, and Robinson. On the court right now for the Pistons, Harris, Beasley, Cunningham, Thompson. Looks like Stewart. There's a shot, guys. That's not going to land. There was a block right there. Looks like a blocking foul. 3:36 left to go. I really want to take these headphones off, honestly. I wish I could just talk like either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. We're fine. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 3:36 left to go in this one. Here's Cade Cunningham off the dribble. He's working on his man. He goes up. He is swatted. Rejection by Robinson. Looks like they're going to credit Anunoby with that block right there. They're going to give it to Anunoby. Inbounding this one, the Detroit Pistons three-point shot will fall. A big shot right there. Tobias Harris on a three-pointer. That bucket lands, and the score is all tied up 48-48. Brunson going to charge down the court. Brunson looking for a man. He does find one. And now it looks like the Knicks will try to move this basketball around. Anunoby inside the paint. Great pass to Brunson. Shot clock violation there. Great defensive possession for the Detroit Pistons. Great defensive possession there for the Detroit Pistons, especially when we look at this team like as a whole. When defensively, They've got some good areas, but defensively the Pistons aren't the best team out here. Pistons are with ball in hand right now. Pistons on the drive. Pistons. There's a pass over here to the left-hand side, and that will be blocked right there. A shot blocked. Play clock down to 3. He falls and hits the deck pretty hard there. Beasley on the ground right now. Beasley getting tangled up with Mitchell Robinson, and Robinson and Beasley kind of getting wrapped up right there. Not really what you would expect. So Tobias Harris, 17 points. They're saying Pistons leading scorers. Tobias Harris and Malik Beasley. Outside of course, Cade Cunningham. That was actually Bridges. That was Michael Bridges, not Mitchell Robinson, who got wrapped up with him. Okay. All right, guys, so that foul will go on Bridges, not Robinson, excuse me. Cade Cunningham will lose the basketball here. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball situation, and it's going to be Cunningham jumping against players pushing around. It's getting scrappy. No one wants to let go of that basketball. Karl-Anthony Towns saying, that's my ball. I don't think so. This should be a jump ball, I think, with Beasley, not Towns, but let's see what they say. So Cunningham had that basketball stripped, and I think it might be against Karl-Anthony Towns. So this might be a Towns-Cunningham jump ball. It will be a Towns-Cunningham jump ball. Here we go, guys. From the free throw line. There's the tip, and it will be Mikal Bridges. Okay. There's a shot. That'll go off the back of the rim, and this will not be in anyone's favor. Ugly basketball right now. The score's 48-48, 150. I got 2:20 left to go here in the first half. Ataraxia Adam. What's up, Adam? Appreciate you. And Mikal Bridges. Appreciate the cleanup there. Looks like a man slipped on the court and the ball stripped right there. New York Knicks on the drive. Brunson gonna try to lay this one up. The officials just letting everything slide. Good ball movement here coming back the other way. Detroit gonna lay this one up. That is a hit. Tobias Harris doesn't like the way that contact happened from Mitchell Robinson. Harris doesn't matter to him. Harris is just gonna flex, go to the free throw line. Thank you, Owl on the prowl. Whole season, never under 15. First time I bet on him, and he doesn't get 15. What a joke, says Big Win. I'm sorry. I'm cooked. I have a huge bet on him. Sorry, Big Win. I lose $2K if he doesn't get 15. Who are you talking about? You talking about Cade? You lose $2,000 if Cade doesn't hit that shot, if he doesn't get 15 points? Bro. All right, y'all. There's that free throw. First free throw will fall right here. First free throw will fall for Tobias Harris. And it looks like we've got McBride checking in right now for the New York Knicks. Waiting for another free throw here. Tobias Harris at the free throw line for the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris will put this one up. That one will go in. And here we go. Detroit Pistons up 58-48. 58-48. And that's inbounded. So McBride going to bring this basketball up court here. McBride on the dribble. McBride working on his man. Brunson facing the double team. Brunson going up against Schroeder. Brunson trying to get around him. Brunson with the turnaround jump shot in the paint. Not good. There's going to be a foul right there. Brunson is definitely off the mark today. Brunson definitely not having a good day today. Am I cooked, chat? Let's find out, man. Let's end this one. We got a 50-50 split right here. There's a shot. That shot will land for Jalen Brunson finally. Can Cade score 30 points? Yes or no? Let's find out. Stormy Daniels, Hush Money. Nice name. I got Cade and Cat 24 points. Let's find out. Here we go. Here's Cade on the spin move. A shot from inside the paint will land for Cade. That's going to start his scoring streak right here. That brings him up to 6 points. And now Jalen Brunson will bring the basketball up court for the New York Knicks. Brunson working on Schroeder, looking for a pick right now. See if he can't get a mismatch. There's a good pass to the left-hand side, and Anunoby gets pushed out of bounds. They're going to call that a foul against Cunningham. Another foul on Cunningham. That's 3 fouls, and he's got 3 fouls in the first. 9 more Cade. Bro, both teams are fodder for the C's. How many fouls does Cade have? 3 now, big win. 3 now, so he's in trouble. Cade is in trouble. Waiting for the free throw here. There's the first free throw there for OG Anunoby. The first one is good. The score is now 51-52. Homie going to foul out, possible. Jalen Brunson for threes. Laughing hike. Jalen Brunson from three-point land has not been great. We'll talk about that here at halftime. And you know what? It's kind of weird not getting to catch the start of the game. I'm really hoping that the NBA, I hope this game wraps up on time, and I don't know that it will wrap up on time, but maybe. Here's that second free throw. It will fall. The score is now all tied up at 52 all. There's the inbounded pass. Schroeder going to try to go for a 2-for-1 here with 48 seconds on the play clock. See if they can't. I guess you can't really get that 2-for-1 with that much time left. There's the pass. Schroeder working on it. There's a tipped away. It is going to be stolen right there. And the Knicks for Anunoby for 3. Anunoby will hit, and that's a splash. That's a 3-point shot for Anunoby. Tracy Morgan being focused on right there for the New York Knicks. The score is now 55-52. And Schroeder is working on his man now. Schroeder on McBride. McBride on Schroeder. And that'll be stolen there. Schroeder stealing it. He called a timeout. He said timeout. They're saying jump ball. And he was saying, I called timeout. Everybody's pointing around, saying this, that, and the other. Who's that? Is that BJ Penn? Who's that? Waiting for the call from the officials here. 15.8 left to go in the first half, guys. Brunson is clutch. He'll come through in the third and fourth. It is a very scrappy game, guys. Very scrappy game. It looked like he was trying to say timeout, but his hand was on the ball. He couldn't call timeout since there was two people with possession at the same time. Couldn't call timeout there. It is what it is. Okay, commercial break. We've got a commercial break. I didn't expect this game to be a super followed game. Let's see. Let's check out. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So this live stream, definitely not the live stream that we were expecting. 214 of you guys hanging out right now. That's a great start to this live stream. If we can get a 0 behind that, that'd be great. If you guys are watching, be sure to hit that like button. Share this with a friend, man. And don't put it like just flat up on your YouTube channel or on your Facebook page. Send it directly to someone. Send it via text. Send it via email. I don't know. Let people know that we're out here. I just want to... Anyways, let me fast forward. Got some. Let's go to live. I think we're live. Okay, perfect. 38 likes on this video. Let's be sure to hit that thumbs up button here as well, guys. Okay, so that is just about the end of the first half. We're 4 seconds away from halftime here. 4 seconds away from halftime. I'm going to have to try to get this set up before the next live stream. We're still in the middle of the commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, we will have halftime here, so we're going to go into an extended commercial break. They're about to inbound this basketball. There's the inbound Brunson. 15 seconds left to go. Brunson on the dribble here. Around the left-hand side with a few seconds left. Brunson will shoot this one up with 4 seconds. Inbounding the basketball. The Pistons inbound. Harris for 3. Will shoot to end the quarter. Will hit to end the quarter. Wow, 55-57. There's the inbound pass. Great shot. The score is 57-55. New York Knicks with the lead. We are live out of San Antonio, Texas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, there's a lot of information that I need to bring up, but I'm going to step away from my screen for just a moment. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be back. Give me 30 seconds. Going to make some quick adjustments. Hang tight. Back. All right, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and restore my chat. Pop this back out. Okay. I'm going to try to – that's exactly right, MDK. That was exactly right. Okay. Hey, man. We're all human, right? Cheers to you guys. Harris over me never gets old. All right, guys, let's look at this. So we talked about Cade Cunningham and how good he is. We've talked about Jalen Brunson and how good he is briefly. We didn't really go into it too much, but they are really good. And when we look at Jalen Brunson and his performance during the regular season versus the playoffs, you can see that he's been pretty consistent on both times. Like whether it's regular season or postseason, Jalen Brunson has been pretty good. We are in the middle of halftime. If you guys are just checking into the channel right now, it is halftime. Shout out to Big Win, 8 attacks, Ataraxia. I think I said that right. Ataraxia, shout out to you. Ananobi to hit 30. It's possible. It is possible. Let's end this poll and let's find out. We're going to start a different one right here. Let's ask, who are you rooting for? Pistons, Knicks. Very different, guys. Very different. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for the Pistons or are you rooting for the Knicks? Not who do you think will win, but who do you guys want to win? Okay. So we're looking at the point guard position. We were checking bro, what is the percentage of Cade getting 15 points in my own opinion? Honestly, I think it's pretty high, man. I don't see why it wouldn't be. The New York Knicks have been shutting down Cade Cunningham as best as they can, but the fact that he puts up 26 points per game, I think hitting 15 points is recent, is a decent and a respectable margin for him to hit. I think 15 points should be a no-brainer for Cade Cunningham, but it is the playoffs, and things are different in the playoffs, and you can see that. Obviously, this is his first appearance in the playoffs, so maybe today he's feeling the pressure. You know, maybe that's just the case for him. When you look at it like, maybe it is just the case for him. Again, first time ever in the playoff situation. So these are your point guards today. And today, these two point guards, Cade Cunningham and Jalen Brunson. Brunson has 11 points. Cunningham has 6. So Brunson with 11, Cunningham with 6. Slight advantage there to Brunson. Let's take a look at the shooting guards, right? Shooting guards, we were going to look at Tim Hardaway. Let's do the head-to-head comparison. Let's take a quick look at your shooting guards. Tim Hardaway on one side, Michael Bridges on the other. Now, these guys are also big contributors on the team, especially someone like Michael Bridges, who normally puts up 17 points per game, 3 assists per game, 3 rebounds per game. He is all over the place, and he is, in my personal opinion, and based off of these numbers, the better of the two players. In the shooting guard that can defend the way that he does, the way he sticks his arms into lanes and pokes that basketball away, I do like Michael Bridges here as well. Okay. Tim Hardaway, Bridges, those are the numbers between these two shooting guards. Now, their actual numbers today, again, we are in halftime. So if you're checking into the channel, we're just doing a quick breakdown and a quick analysis. Shooting guards, this is the quick breakdown head-to-head for the two shooting guards. And today, Bridges has, let's find his numbers. He's got 6 points today. Bridges has 6 points, and Hardaway has 7. So these guys are pretty much neck and neck right now. Hardaway has a slight advantage over Bridges in this particular matchup. If we look at them on a more granular level, we can see the postseason numbers. All these numbers remain the same for Hardaway, but these are the postseason numbers for him. And his numbers actually go down during the postseason. And I don't know if that is because of... I just don't know why. I don't know why those numbers are. I'd have to actually look at each season by season, and see if that has something to do with just like his role on the squad at the time. But Michael Bridges, you can see his numbers over here. His numbers also all went down when it comes to postseason production. So we're kind of in the same bucket here. No big difference between the shooting guard position. 13 points per game is what he averages in the postseason. 9 points per game is what he averages in the postseason, what Tim Hardaway averages in the postseason. Okay, so that's the shooting guard comparison. Let's look at the small forward comparison. Small forwards, y'all, and this is the last game. Let's get this updated. Okay. Thompson and Hart. You got Thompson on one side, Hart on the other. Hart has the advantage right there. You can see it for yourself, guys. 22 minutes versus 37 minutes. These are regular season numbers, but 37 minutes is a long time to only get 3 more points. Again, it's basketball, guys. Yes, scoring points are important, but more important, not more important, just as important as scoring is getting the basketball to the open guy. Assists, almost 6 assists per game, and almost 10 rebounds per game. He has almost averaged a double-double all season. Plus, from the field, he's shooting over 50%, and he's over 30% from the three-point line. Josh Hart, I think, look, okay, a lot of people are saying that the Knicks shouldn't be here right now. I think the Knicks are actually going to win this series, personally. Not because the Detroit Pistons are a lesser team, but because I think the Knicks have been here before. I think the Knicks have more experience in the playoffs, and this Detroit Pistons team just doesn't have that much experience in the playoffs. Look at this. Another man whose first playoff appearance is today, right now. This is the first time that he's ever been out there. The first time that Thompson has ever been on the court in the playoffs, and the pressure is high. Today, in today's game, Thompson has 3 points. He averages 10 points per game, so I guess it's not that big of a difference. But he's also not the biggest contributor for this squad. On the other side, Josh Hart is a pretty decent contributor, putting up 13 points per game, 5 assists. We talked about this side. We didn't talk about his playoff numbers. Basically the same when it comes to minutes per game. Nothing else really shoots up. His numbers and efficiency do go down. He does have the same number of rebounds per game in the regular season and the postseason, but when we look at his field goal percentage, it's basically the same in three-point land and way better during the regular season. I'd like to see Josh Hart's numbers go up there as well. Okay, head-to-head comparison. Let's take a quick look here. Josh Hart today, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hart, no points. Goose eggs, 0, nothing. Josh Hart hasn't scored a bucket. He's got 3 rebounds and 2 assists. On the other side, Thompson has 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Okay. Power forwards. Again, old game. Power forward. Let's go to power forward home. Did I do that? No, it's just the power forward. Tight. Okay. These are your power forwards. So now you're looking at Tobias Harris and OG Anunoby. These guys out here, and I have him in the Clippers uniform. I should have updated that one to put him in his Pistons uniform. Colors kind of threw me off. Anyways, I'll update that later down the road. Not important for now. But you can see what I'm trying to portray right here. Minutes per game, points per game. OG Anunoby is having himself a good one right now. Already Anunoby is at 19 points. Meanwhile, Harris is at 22 points. Tobias Harris having himself a good day. 22 points, 3 rebounds. And on the other side, Anunoby has 19 points and 3 rebounds. Ladies and gentlemen, after this game, we are going to have a matchup between the Lakers We're going to have a matchup between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Duren is ineffective against Towns. My life savings is on the Knicks, says your Ataraxia is saying, nah, Pistons are a lesser team. They don't have the experience or supporting cast. They definitely have some potential in the future, though. A good young team. I agree with that statement. But let's take a look at it, right? So we talked about what they've scored today. Both of these guys are the point leaders for both of their squads, respectively. Tobias Harris having himself an absolute monster of a day right now with 22 points already, almost double what he averages. And then on the other side, OG Anunoby has eclipsed his score there as well with 19 points today. They both average 2 assists per game. They both average at close to 5 rebounds per game, closer to 6 for Tobias Harris. And they're basically exactly the same when it comes to field goal percentage and three-point percentage. Pretty spot on for both guys. Big power forwards that can shoot threes is always nice to see. Same thing with centers like Nikola Jokic. And, again, this is the wrong one, so let's get this one fixed. See, these were the ones that I was trying to fix in between live streams. This is what I was trying to fix in between live streams. And I didn't actually download the center. Okay, so we're set. We're in the middle of halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We just broke down a little bit of information right there. Let's go ahead and pull this up for y'all. And I got to make sure that I have everything downloaded for the next live stream. That's going to be a big embarrassment if I don't have everything downloaded for, let's see, head-to-head Nuggets Clippers round 1. No, we did Nuggets Clippers, Pistons Knicks. I don't have my Lakers Timberwolves. There we go. That's all of this needs to be. Got to put this in another folder. I do have it. It's crazy, man. What I'm doing right now is just in real time. Head-to-head. Lakers versus Timberwolves. Round 1. Perfect. Cool. Bet. Cool and bet. There were a couple other things that I wanted to change during this halftime spot. Hart has 0 points, and still the Knicks are winning. Interesting. Okay, this next game is supposed to start at 7:30. I don't think that's going to happen. There's no way that that's going to happen, right? There's no way that that's going to happen, right? Definitely tuning in for the Lakers. Well, let me see something here. Yeah, it's supposed to start at 7:30. It's supposed to start in an hour. And I should be live for that game 30 minutes beforehand, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I might pivot here. This game is on ESPN. Is the last game on ESPN too? I don't think the NBA is going to start this game early, man. There's no way, right? There's no way. Definitely tuning in for the Lakers, says Ataraxia. I kind of, dude, the way that this live stream is going, y'all, you know, we have a pretty low attendance for this live stream right now with just 140 people watching. I have half a mind to just go live with the next one at 7 p.m. Definitely worth the pivot. Far bigger game. I agree, Ataraxia. I'm like really not even tripping about calling it at that time. It's a much bigger game, I think so too. Well, I mean, I went through all that trouble. They will start it on time, says MDK 416. They'll start it early. But I mean, where are we supposed to watch at Football Nation? Lakers. I agree. It's got to be the Lakers, man. California basketball is clearly West Coast basketball seems to be much more important than East Coast basketball. So we've got about 20 minutes before we make that switch then. Cade Carter? Yes, it is halftime. Final, Lakers versus Oklahoma? Can't be. Well, Western Conference Finals, yeah, championship, no. Nobody cares about the Knicks, says Owl on the Prowl. Yup, go live with the Lakers game. I'm with you, Jay Sizzle. All right, guys, this seems to be really good feedback, so thank you, guys. Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to do. Crap. I'm thinking we're going to call it here. Even if it goes late, start your pregame, yeah. Ataraxia is saying, hey, I care about the Knicks, just not the Pistons. Pump the stream, says MDK. Here's what I need to do. If we're going to go that route, then I just need to make the adjustments here. But I do need to stop talking, and I don't want you guys to be staring at me while I do this. Can't you do both? I cannot do both, Al on the Prowl. It would be awesome if I could. Make a pimp decision, LOL Classic. Take a break and come on when the Lakers game gets started. I agree, Robert. I don't think there's enough traction on this particular game to really merit too much. But you know what, guys? If that makes you sad, and you know, if that makes you sad, then that means you guys should probably subscribe to this channel because you guys are appreciating the content that I'm putting out there. There's a shot from Jalen Brunson. That three-point shot will fall. The score is 60-55, and I think I'm going to follow the advice of everyone out here. I'm going to step out of this room, guys. We're going to end this broadcast. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Stormy Daniels, Hush Money, appreciate you, homie. I'm going to end this broadcast. I'm going to go live 30 minutes early for the LA Lakers game. I'll post something on YouTube about it. I hope you guys understand. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. I'm going to step away just to make sure that I can get the best live stream later on for you guys. Thank you guys.